In this video we share the prophetic vision of Blessed Anne Catherine Emmerich on the Tribulations. Please like, comment and subscribe to assist my channel in sharing these messages with a larger audience. Thank you. Here is the vision of Blessed Anne Catherine from May 13, 1820. I saw also the relationship between two popes. I saw how baleful would be the consequences of this false church. I saw it increase in size. Heretics of every kind came into the city of Rome. The local clergy grew lukewarm, and I saw a great darkness. I had another vision of the great tribulation. It seems to me that a concession was demanded from the clergy which could not be granted. I saw many older priests, especially one, who wept bitterly. A few younger ones were also weeping. But others, and the lukewarm among them, readily did what was demanded. It was as if people were splitting into two camps. I see the Holy Father in great anguish. He lives in a palace other than before, and he admits only a limited number of friends near him. I fear that the Holy Father will suffer many more trials before he dies. I see that the false church of darkness is making progress, and I see the dreadful influence it has on the people. The Holy Father and the Church are verily in so great a distress that one must implore God night and day. On May 13, 1820, Blessed Anne Catherine Emmerich had the following vision. Then I saw the connection between the two popes and the two temples. I am sorry that I have forgotten the numbers, but I was shown how weak the one had been in adherence and human support, but how strong in courage to overturn so many gods. I knew the number, and to unite so many different forms of worship into one, and, on the contrary, how strong in numbers and yet how irresolute in action was the other, since, in authorizing the erection of false temples, he had allowed the only true God, the only true religion, to be lost among so many false gods and false religions. And now the vision became more extended. I saw in all places Catholics oppressed, annoyed, restricted, and deprived of liberty. Churches were closed, and great misery prevailed everywhere with war and bloodshed. I saw rude, ignorant people offering violent resistance, but this state of things lasted not long. Again I saw in vision St. Peter's undermined according to a plan devised by the secret sect, while, at the same time, it was damaged by storms, but it was delivered at the moment of greatest distress. Again I saw the Blessed Virgin extending her mantle over it. In this last scene, I saw no longer the reigning pope, but one of his successors, a mild, but very resolute man who knew how to attach his priests to himself, and who drove far from him the bad. I saw all things renewed and a church which reached from earth to heaven. I saw one of the 12 new apostles in the person of the young priest whom the unchaste bride wanted to marry. It was a very comprehensive vision and portrayed anew all that had been previously shown me regarding the church's destiny. On another occasion, I had a vision of the Vicar General's staunch resistance to secular power in behalf of the interests of the Church. The affair covered him with glory, though upon some other points he was to blame. I was told that I should have to go again to the Pope, but when all this will take place I cannot say. Blessed Anne Catherine Emmerich was born into a large and poor family. She had to work the farm at an early age. She was drawn to the religious life and eventually joined the Augustinian nuns. She had visions as a child where she talked with Jesus. She had supernatural insight when working with the sick and poor. She also had the stigmata. She was a model of heroic virtue for her contemporaries, and for us today. One of her visions led a priest to discover Mary's house in Ephesus, which at that time, Ephesus had not yet been discovered. Several popes have visited the house discovered and thought to be Mary's, and Pope John Paul II beatified her in 2004. Thank you for supporting my channel. May God bless you and keep you. Our Lady, Queen of Peace, pray for us.